All right, let's talk about something we all feel but maybe don't have a name for. We're going to dive deep into the science of our connected minds and those, very real anxieties that come with living online. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? That split second of pure cold panic when you pat your pocket and nothing. Your heart just drops. It's a feeling pretty much all of us have had. And here's the thing, you're definitely not alone. This isn't just some weird modern quirk. It's a real psychological thing, and scientists have actually given it a name. Well, a couple of names, actually. So let's break down what's really going on with that disconnected panic. There are two big ideas here. They sound kind of similar, but the way they affect our brains is totally different. First up, we've got nomophobia. And yeah, it's pretty much what it sounds like, a mashup of no mobile phone phobia. This is all about the fear of not having your actual phone with you, losing the physical device. And then there's its close cousin, netlessphobia. Now this one's a little different. This is the fear of having no internet connection. You could have your phone right in your hand, but if those bars are gone, that's the feeling we're talking about here. So let's just make this super clear. Nomophobia is about the hardware, no phone. Netlessphobia is about the network, no internet. Now this might seem like a tiny little distinction, but trust me, when we look at the research, it turns out to be a massive deal for our well-being. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. A recent study dug into how these modern fears actually impact us. They wanted to see what's really going on inside our heads. So the researchers got a group of 537 adults. And it was a pretty even split between men and women, which gives us a really solid look at how these anxieties play out across the board. And the big question they were trying to answer was this: what do these fears actually do to us? How do they affect two of the most important parts of our mental health, our resilience and, our overall happiness? And the results are kind of wild. Check this out. Nomophobia, the fear of having no phone, it absolutely hurts our resilience, no doubt. But surprisingly, it doesn't really seem to touch our happiness. But netlessphobia, the fear of no internet, oh, that one is a double whammy. It hits our resilience and it directly hurts our happiness. Why? Well, the theory is that the internet is tied to our deep need for connection and information. So when you lose that, it feels like you're being cut off from your entire social world. And that's a direct blow to how happy you feel. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. The fear of losing the connection is way more damaging to your happiness than the fear of losing the actual device. It's not the plastic and glass we're so worried about. It's being cut off from everyone and everything else. So if these fears are constantly chipping away at us, what's our defense? What's our armor? Well, the study points to one incredibly powerful tool: psychological resilience. You can think of it as your mind's own personal shield. So what even is psychological resilience? Well, it's not about being tough or never feeling stress. It's more like a mental muscle. It's your ability to bounce back, to adapt, and to keep going when things get tough. And the best part, it's a skill, something you can actually build and strengthen. And I love this quote from the research literature because it just nails it. Resilience isn't just about surviving a challenge, it's what allows you to actually thrive because of it. So how does this whole mental shield thing work? Well, it's kind of like a 1-2-3 punch. First, resilience helps you cope with the initial stress. Then it helps you adapt to whatever the new situation is. And the awesome result of that whole process? It's not just getting by, it's a genuine boost to your happiness. And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. The data is just, bam, right there, crystal clear. The study found this super strong link. The more psychological resilience people had, the happier they were. It's a straight line. Building one directly fuels the other. Okay, let's land the plane here. What does all this research actually mean for you and me living our lives plugged into this digital world every single day? Look, here's the bottom line. That fear of losing your phone, it's rough on your ability to bounce back. But the fear of losing your internet connection, that's the real happiness killer, because it cuts you off from your tribe. But, and this is the most important part, the best defense you have is building up your own mental resilience. That's your superpower against these digital anxieties. So I'll just leave you with this one final thought to chew on. Take an honest look at how you use your tech. Is it a tool that's actually helping you, making you stronger and more connected? Or has it become a crutch? Something that's maybe chipping away at your ability to handle the real world offline? Definitely something to think about.